Hey everybody!
Good evening, guys.
Welcome back to the channel. Today is a cheat day for me and Michael. We talk a lot about the few days a month that we go off the carnivore diet, and usually for us it's going to be pizza. So today we're going to take you to our favorite place.
Favorite Orlando pizza.
For pizza. We found it over a year ago when we came to Orlando for Michael's birthday, and we've been there a few times since.
That's right. And just so happens they have trivia tonight,
Yeah.
too.
So we're going to play a game of trivia. I will put the questions on the screen to read in case you can't hear the announcer. But we're going to play a game of trivia, show you our favorite place. It's called The Pizza, and it's not too far from Disney Springs.
No, it's a real easy drive from the parks too. So
yeah. They have a amazing gluten-free pizza crust, which is why this is our favorite pizza place. They also have excellent ricotta, and I like pineapples.
Excellent
pepperonis.
Ricotta, yes.
Their ingredients are amazing.
Really nice, big stone oven. So it's really good pizza, really good pizza.
They cook your pizza in like 90 seconds.
Yeah, at 500, 700, I can't remember degrees. We'll show you.
So come along, have a cheat day and a game of trivia with us. It's 79 and hot right now, but I have a sweater. If you see an outfit change from me, it's because I got cold. Let's go. All right, this is it. The Pizza, super unassuming looking from the outside, but our favorite pizza in town that we've found so far. You excited for this?
Yes, and I misspoke on the temperatures earlier. It's 900 degrees for 90 seconds. That's how long.
Is it really 90 seconds?
Yeah, that's what I said, 90 seconds.
I was kind of joking when I said that, but I knew it was quick. But it really is 90 seconds.
It really is 90 seconds, yeah. I looked that up.
I'm going to give you a little pan around the room, but I don't want to zoom in on people. Just so you can kind of get a feel of the vibe.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're already setting up for trivia, even though we're here about an hour before trivia starts. And over here on the right, you'll see Amore and Felice. Those are our ovens that get up to, what, 900 degrees.
All right, mine is out first. I got a Quattro Formaggi. 4 different cheeses on here. Gorgonzola, mozzarella, ricotta, and Asiago with some rustic pepperoni.
Is this one gluten-free?
This one is gluten-free, yes. It looks amazing.
Look how big these pepperonis
I know, it's humongous. I also like that at the table you have red pepper, you have oregano, and you have ever essential Parmesan cheese. Jules has to have sea salt with her pineapple. We're waiting on hers to come out before we give this a try.
No, go ahead.
It looks great.
First bite.
Got the flop.
Oh. You having trouble? Do we do this take again?
Sure, maybe.
How good is it?
Excellent.
And guys, here's mine, gluten-free, and look how like burned and the edges are. This is a very crispy pizza. There's usually flour underneath from them. I think that's flour or cornmeal, whatever they use to keep it from sticking. Big dollops of ricotta, big juicy sweet pineapple with a little bit of oregano all over the top. This is my favorite pizza, I think, of all time.
Oh, you don't salt it per piece, huh? You salt the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
Your girl loves it.
Yes. Look, your crust is a little bit darker than mine.
Yeah, a little bit burnedy on the edge.
Yeah, you like that.
I usually have to do it with a fork, so what happened to you doesn't happen to me.
I know.
Oh, look at that.
It looks
that ricotta is
amazing. Hits a spot, huh? That's the way you do it.
That's like a million out of 10.
Yeah. It's really great. Really great.
Best pizza in Orlando as far as I can ever find.
Let's enjoy.
The Pizza.
The pizza.
Do it. All right, we just got our scorecard, and so we have all of these different rounds, and we have an answer for each one. The last time we played here, we had to take our own answers up to the MC, but she said tonight she will come and pick them up from us. That's great. Trivia name?
Elder Millennial.
Like always.
Like always.
Michael's got a scan. There's a free answer on the TV. Yay! Yeah? Are you all ready to get started? Let's go! Round one. We have to wager in this type of trivia.
All right, the round one categories are, oh, I forgot to mention, one of our other rules. When I say sports, you yell sports. So let's practice it. Sports! Sports! Amazing. Same thing goes for science. Very good. So our round one categories are sports, geography, and music. Let's get started with question one. The question is, cricket has been played for centuries, but which country is considered to have first introduced the game? Once again, cricket has been played for centuries, but which country is considered to have first to introduce the game to the world?
So we got another guy.
Okay. I'll go with whatever you think on that one. Because I don't know.
How many would you want to wager on this?
One, because the other one's geography and science.
We're between India and England. I'm home. That's our guess. That's
sure
not
about
the
that one.
answer. We don't know if it's right or not.
Yeah. Do we take them up individually?
She said she would come get them. That pizza they're eating looks so good. I wish I had more.
I keep looking at everybody's pizza too.
This is such good pizza. The table over there that has the really large one. They were going around like sharing, I guess, taking turns sharing news, and this lady on the end in the pink shirt pulled out a big box of pink cupcakes and said, I think it's her daughter's expecting a baby girl.
Whoa.
I'm just one of the pink cupcakes I need.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of these.
I know. I might have a cupcake. Send one over. Did you want a piece of cheesecake? Okay. You want to wait a little bit longer? Okay.
Thinking, since it's a cheat day, and I know they have an awesome cheesecake, that I'd like to have a slice and share it. You want to share one? You want your own?
No,
You don't like cheesecake.
I know. I wanted to go see what else they might
Oh.
have.
Why don't you go do that?
Can we do that right now? Okay.
Maybe take a picture of it with your cellular device.
I can't use my phone.
Okay, well, just
I'll be back.
memorize.
Memorize, okay. I can do that.
Alright, question one. In which country was cricket originated? The answer was England. Very good. So, moving forward, these are the rest of the categories for this round. So we have science, and TV. So we're going to skip over the technology for a minute. Shout it out if you want to. Alright.
Look at that in a minute.
Question two, your science question.
Science!
With an atomic number of 1, what is the most abundant element in the universe? Once again, with an atomic number
Why
of
3
1,
if you're so sure?
what is the most abundant element in the universe?
Is it? She said the atomic number of 1? Yeah. 100%.
Michael's sure that he's sure, so we're wagering 5.
Everybody should know this, right?
I didn't know that. But I did not like science at all.
1.
Oh, let's talk about desserts. What do they got?
They have a bunch. More than what I thought.
They have an authentic Italian gelato,
They have many flavors of that.
cannoli with chocolate chips and maraschino cherry, limoncello, and ricotta cake. I had that last time.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You did.
I mean, when I say last time, I mean like 15 months ago.
Yeah.
Mousse, I guess chocolate mousse cake.
Yeah.
New York style cheesecake, tiramisu, and the gelato root beer float.
Yeah, and a root beer float of all things.
Does anything strike your fancy?
I'm sure. I'm trying to decide if I would eat that or if I wanted to try
The chocolate
a gelato.
mousse? The gelato?
Yeah, the cake, the chocolate cake or a gelato flavor. I didn't look at their flavors up there.
Gelato is not lactose free, right?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
sherbet is like okay. Believe it or not, I can get away with cheesecake, but I couldn't eat
Yeah, you can. The cream cheese doesn't
I
really
don't.
bother
I can
you.
eat cheesecake all day long, lactose intolerant, but I cannot eat it. I'd like a slice of New York style cheesecake. I need to prove to everybody that I am human and I do eat sugar sometimes.
Okay.
Although you make about the world's best cheesecake, the sugar-free kind.
You're surprising me that you're not getting the ricotta cake.
I had it last time and it was really good.
And you like lemon.
Second guessing myself a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind.
Okay.
Everybody knows what New York style cheesecake is, but I want to show you guys the limoncello and ricotta cake. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going to have.
All right.
What about you? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
We took it.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
I'm going to go up there and look at the gelato flavors. Otherwise, I think I'm going to get the mousse cake. The chocolate mousse cake.
That sounds like you. He's the chocolate lover in this household. I could care less about
true.
chocolate, but Michael can
That's
hardly
true.
function without it. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. We'll go do it. They have a cheddar Gouda mix of cheeses.
Only cheese I need to hear about is ricotta.
Look at all the cheese.
I'm glad you talked me into the ricotta cake.
What is the most abundant element in the universe? The answer is hydrogen. What long-running NBC sketch show debuted in 1975? What long-running NBC sketch show debuted in 1975?
He's got to come back. She said animated, didn't she?
No. She said comedy sketch.
Oh, I thought that meant
I'll
animated.
run it up there as I go.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, I need my phone with my Apple Pay.
That's what we're putting.
What do we have, a 3 left?
Yeah.
What long-running NBC sketch show debuted in 1975 just celebrated 50 years? It's Saturday Night Live. Very good. Cheers. You all got it correct.
Michael's across the room cheering too.
All right, next up. We are moving, celebrate. We are moving into round 2. Our categories are current events, movies, and geography. Your current events question is, on February 25th, 2025, which retail fabric chain announced its going out of business? Once again, on February 25th, 2025, which retail fabric chain announced its going out of business?
Yeah.
Joanne Arts and Crafts. Sorry, guys. Joanne's, I think. I have nothing good to copy line.
Sad about it? You can tell. Sad that
About Joanne, we already took ours up, but
Yeah. Oh, sad.
I
don't know if I care that
really
much.
thought Michael's had bought them out a couple
I
of
don't
years
know
ago.
the story.
Because I know that a whole bunch of locations actually popped up after Michael's bought them. And then what happened? They had the
Hobby
best
Lobby.
everything.
I know. I have memories when I was a kid. My grandma for Christmas, we had like an allotted amount of money we would spend on our, and she would take us to Joann's and we would walk around and it was like we got to pick out what we wanted because she wanted us to have like, so we'd pick out the really cool craft kits.
My mom made all of my clothes growing up, and that's
Oh,
where we went to
really?
get all the fabrics. And she has the best selection.
That's so special.
I should probably not be saying it so loud, but I think we all know.
So far, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, look at here.
I'm gonna get some more water.
Number 26.
Did you do a 5 on that one?
I did.
Awesome.
I was so sure.
I knew, yeah.
Everybody else was too. Please, sir. I want some more.
Okay.
What did you end up getting?
The mousse. I asked her and she said she's not a fan of
Yeah.
chocolate, but
Okay.
she said she knows a lot of people order that. So I thought, okay, I'll do that.
I cannot get this right where it doesn't fall. I've dropped everybody. I've dropped all of our audience a couple of times. I'm glad you got
February
that.
25th, 2025, which retail fabric chain announced
Did you know this one?
business?
I thought I did. That's why I was going back to Tara ask you. Oh, everybody's sad about it.
Which South South Korean film made history by becoming the first non-English language movie to win Best Picture at the 2020 Academy Awards.
What was the question? Tell me. I can't.
Oh, which South Korean film became the first non-English picture to ever win an Oscar for Best Picture?
We saw this movie.
It was
Whenever year that came out, it was great.
it was great. It really
We've
was.
had this question in trivia before.
We have, yeah,
I'm going to try to pop them up a little bit better.
with some oregano.
Yeah, you want some oregano behind you guys? Like you just
oregano.
look like you're about to sink.
That was. I wish I was hungry enough for a second pie. That was so good. The ricotta, it just melts. It melts.
They use like a cake piping
They do a
bag.
big piping bag.
Huge piping bag to put these enormous dollops of. That's how it's done. When you order ricotta,
Yes.
you want like dollops of it, big splatters of it.
Yeah.
And then they must hand cut the pineapples because they're always so fresh and they're cut in huge chunks, which is how I like them. I don't like them when they're like the kind out of a can, you know? Like I want fresh pineapple on my pizza. And for being an Italian restaurant, like they nail
know,
it with the
they-
pineapple.
yeah.
Usually you can go to a place like this if it's kind of Italian inspired. You're not going to have any pineapple for your pizza.
That's true. We were looking for a place the other day. I was looking for delivery, and there was some place I looked up that did not have pineapple as a topping, and it was an Italian
Yes,
restaurant.
it was
that-
Giovanni.
yeah, something like that.
Giovanni's or
Giovanni's
Giannini's or
yeah, that's right.
And they
It was.
delivered, and they had gluten free, and it looked like everything was perfect. You could have had a great pizza, I'm sure. Not me. It doesn't have pineapple on it. I don't want it.
Here comes dessert.
That's nice.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Would you go grab us some plates?
Yes, I will.
I'll show
You
them.
can show them. Yeah.
This is my.
See, she assumed that the lady wanted the chocolate.
Oh no, never. I could care less. My limoncello ricotta cake, and Michael's chocolate mousse. I don't know if it's a cake or a pie, but there's even sprinkles on the back of this. There's sprinkles on the back of your cake,
Of course there is.
and it comes on this doily.
Yeah, what's the doily about? A dark chocolate? This almost looks like a peanut butter mousse. And then this is
a
like the
tasty test.
cake part.
I was not thinking when I switched sides with you.
I know, the lefty. I have to eat it off the doily.
We are humans. We do, you know, like normal people, a couple times a month, 2 or 3 times a month. And I don't regret it. This is what we would call a cheat day. It's a pretty sensible cheat day if you ask me.
Parasite. You guys are gonna need to buy another drink because that was a social. Very good.
That's good.
All right, now here's the obstacle question.
Oh, that's so
Mount
good.
Kilimanjaro, a dormant volcano, is Africa's highest mountain. Is located in which country? Mount Kilimanjaro,
I've had this trivia question too.
Africa's highest mountain, is located in which country?
Where's Mount Kilimanjaro?
I don't know.
Sudan? What country is Mount Kilimanjaro?
I don't know my African countries.
I'm going with Kenya.
It's a 1 point anyway, right?
It's only a 1 point wager, but that's my best guess.
Okay.
Oh, ooh, that I have no. This
It is, it's great.
Avocado, limoncello, out of this world. You gotta try it.
You have a little bit of powdered sugar on your right cheek.
On my cheek?
Just a little bit. No, right here. Just a little bit. Yeah, you got it.
Did you hear her? She
Yeah.
came around. She's like, "Ooh, what is that?"
Yeah.
It's amazing, is what it is. Like our cheat day.
It has to be homemade.
I wonder if sometimes we've given the impression that all we ever eat is meat. Like we do have fun sometimes.
Yes, absolutely we do. No. Eat it slowly. Because there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of flavor. You get the dark chocolate first. Then you get the crunch. I don't know what this crust is made of, but you get a crunch on the crust.
It's like a layer of sugar.
Well, it probably is. Let me try. Oh, I forgot that that's like a hefty.
What do you think?
It's so smooth, isn't it? Like it's so smooth.
Somehow the top reminds me of like a Boston cream pie.
Kind of. We did save Abra one pepperoni.
Good work. I didn't savor a thing. I finished every last bite of that pizza before I realized I didn't savor a pepperoni. I usually try to savor a dollop of ricotta, and that didn't happen.
She does like ricotta.
That dog loves pizza.
She does. She does.
Well, what doesn't she?
Yeah,
Beer. She
that's
doesn't
true.
like beer.
Kombucha.
We took her to a brewery one time, and I held my beer out to the dog, and she didn't even hesitate. I just started lapping it up with her tongue, and after about 6 or 7 laps, she was like,
Wait a minute.
what is this? And started trying to back away from it, but she was sitting on a bar stool with me. So she was like trying to back herself off the bar stool, and she almost fell. And of course, I was laughing so hard I couldn't really help her.
That was the last time she ever tried that.
She never drank anything from me again without sniffing it first. That includes water. Tanzania, not Kenya. I feel like I should have learned that in Animal Kingdom.
Categories are music, history,
Oh boy.
or music question is, what is the stage name of singer Stefani Germanotta? What is the
Hang on.
What is the stage name of singer Stephanie Germanotta?
Oh, that's.
You
I
know
know who
it.
that is. Yeah. Wait, isn't it her?
Oh, is it?
Who do you think it was? I thought it was her.
How sure are you?
Like 3.
Out of what? Out of 5?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're 3 out of 5?
Yeah.
Sure? Oh well, then keep
I
it.
think it's her.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to Google this to put it on the screen because I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna feel really bad if you were right.
No, it's okay. You're probably right. What a girl wants.
They had some bangers on tonight.
They have. I can't believe you have to eat it off a doily.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but I can't.
You could move it.
Okay. I thought it was going to be messier than that.
I'm having to slow down on mine. It's so rich, but oh my god, it's so good. I just want ricotta all over my life.
Yeah.
I love it so much. I just feel like this is such a dive for locals that we stumbled on by accident last year.
It was a complete
when we came for your
accident.
birthday.
Yeah.
That was a vlog, by the way, if anybody wants to watch it. It was Michael's birthday. We spent the day at the Animal Kingdom, and then we came here to do pizza. Our hotel was on the other side of the parking lot.
Yeah.
And we were so tired after spending all day in the parks. We just wanted something so close we could walk to it. So we literally just walked across the parking lot. And like, we didn't care if it was good or bad pizza. We just wanted pizza, and we wanted to, be
But we got our minds blown.
blown. Yeah. I think I got cheesecake that time. This is only the second time I've ever had dessert here. But
Right.
I feel like one of us got one and the other got the other. But I just feel like there's a lot of locals here, but anybody here on vacation for tourism we're just right up the road from Disney Springs.
Yeah.
They're over there having not so good pizza.
We've had that over there too.
Oh yeah,
Is
when
it
we
better?
did the Disney race and we went to Disney Springs because we wanted pizza. That wasn't bad pizza. It was like
No.
8 out of 10 pizza that we had at Inizio or whatever it's called. In Ricci,
It was
Maria.
Maria and Enzo's. It's
Yeah.
whatever that pizza place is right there.
Pizza was good. It was better than decent.
It was almost New York
Why did we
pizza.
come here?
I think we thought it was further away.
Oh, because we didn't have a card.
You
Yeah, I
got
got
it.
it right. I'm glad.
Awesome.
I'm glad I thought.
right, next question. Your history question is,
And they look nice.
within 10 years, in what year did the Great Fire of London occur?
The Model S looks pretty good.
Within 10 years,
What year?
1904.
Robin needs to get rid of
It starts with a 1-5 or a 1-6. I have no idea. We're betting 1 on this. I cannot remember what year the Great Fire of London happened, and every big city has a Great Fire of. They all kind of run together at some point. I have no idea.
Okay, I like it. My cake is awesome. I can have 3 more of those.
When I left the place at Animal Kingdom, I had the chicken kebab. That's what I said. 30
Yeah.
more of these.
Oh, did you? I'm going to have to try that. You said they were good.
I just got burnt out on park food really quick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here, finish mine. I am so full. And you need 30 more, or whatever you just said.
3, only 3.
Oh, I thought you said 30.
Yours has little white chocolate chips on top.
That's a mean cake. That's like wedding cake level cake.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody comes here, be sure you leave them a Google review.
Oh, right,
They
yeah.
always ask, every time we've been here, which I think this is our 3rd or 4th time here now, they always ask when we check out, if we don't mind, could we please go leave a Google review. And the first time we came here, they didn't have many reviews. They have a lot of reviews now. But I know they have a lot of competition being in a city like Orlando.
Right.
You're up against heavyweights, when you got Disney Springs and City Walk and all the parks and things. So
Yeah.
I would really like to see them try, and they deserve
Me
it.
too.
They're better pizza than any other pizza I've had on park property. So,
Hands down, not even a question about that.
not hashtag, not sponsored. No one asked us to say that.
Alright, within 10 years, what
Uh-oh.
year did the Great Fire of London occur? The answer is 1666.
Ugh.
And give it up for our B squad, because they were the only ones to get the right answer. And they're making your village. In which Shakespearean play does the titular character ask to be or not to
You
be?
can have multiple emails.
In which Shakespearean play
So I have one
does
that
the titular character
That
ask
was what I was getting ready to ask you.
No, I didn't have to read it. I don't remember reading it Shakespeare. The Pizza Kitchen is playing too. I don't know. He doesn't know. We're not going to learn. We're not
It's
gonna,
one of the 2.
best guess.
I had this vision of the person holding a skull, and if it's a skull, it would be Macbeth. We had to read a little in high school, but not a lot. I never really was that big of a fan.
It should be halftime question.
I was getting ready to say, I can't believe how
I
quickly.
think that's one of the ones that has lots of layers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I don't think you wager any.
it'll probably take 35 to 40.
If you get points for how much of the question you get right. Who would have thought when we were here for your birthday 15 months ago?
I know.
We were like, wow, that's a good pizza place. Too bad we don't live in Orlando.
Yeah,
We
shucks.
will never be here again.
And it wouldn't even have been convenient from where we were either, because this part of the city is so far away from the actual Orlando downtown area. So yes, it's
Doing a lot of talk that week because we didn't know what our future looked like. And we knew we wanted to move, but we didn't know where. And it was shortly after that the opportunity to move to Columbia presented itself, and everything else has been.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, we went home for Easter and had a discussion and left Charlotte and come back to Florida to pack the bags to leave the country.
Got a storage unit, started carrying
Yeah.
things over little by little.
Just kind of on a whim. I mean, there wasn't anything preventing us from doing anything, which is why we did it.
Who would have thought? Who were those people?
I know.
I couldn't imagine if you told me back then that my stuff would be in storage for 10 months straight and I'd be living out of a backpack going all over.
I know.
This has been a really fun trivia.
I'm afraid it's bad.
Well, why did you fight harder? I would have changed it. You just didn't seem very confident.
I wasn't. Hey,
It was Hamlet. I told you.
awesome.
All right, their math question is name 4 of the original 6 NHL teams.
Say it again?
4 of the original 6
The original 6 NHL teams, and that stands for National Hockey League.
And you cannot lose points for incorrect.
You could not
We
lose.
get a point.
The original 6 NHL teams.
4 of the original 6 NHL teams. We get a point for each.
I would say,
Time will come around when you're ready.
I'm thinking of, I would say the New York Rangers.
Okay.
I would say the Toronto Maple Leafs. I want to say the Calgary Flames. But Calgary's... See, I'm thinking of the Northeast, you know, where all those teams are.
Pirates or the Penguins.
The Penguins were in Pittsburgh. I'm not sure if they would have been part of one of the
It's
original
like the
4.
only hockey team I know. It's got a big Amazon order here.
I don't think Chicago's was an original team. The Blackhawks.
Black Hawk Down.
Wow.
Just make something up.
New Jersey. No. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out which one. I know a lot of the NHL teams. I just don't know one of the original or all the original 4. The Detroit Red Wings.
Okay. That sounds more like it. That's another team I have heard of.
Wow.
Their logo looks like the Nautilus treadmills.
Kind of.
Tell a lie and desert you. Dessert. Desert you.
But she did say we can't lose points, so that's good.
Can you put more than 4 down?
That's a good question.
We should have just listed
I
every
could have
team you know.
named, named a lot more.
Never have I ever watched a hockey game in my life.
It's brutal.
I bet some
It is
total of
straight up
hockey that I've
brutal.
accidentally laid my eyeballs across as I'm flipping through looking for anything else to watch is probably less than 5 minutes in total.
It's the only sport that if you get upset with somebody, right, and you start
You
to
just show
get,
down.
yeah, the refs do not intervene until someone hits the ground. Which, and you know, that hockey puck is like a piece of pressed rubber. So there are people that lose teeth, break noses, break orbital bones, because you're slapping it with a, stick basically across the ice. And they don't wear face masks. They don't, I mean, some of them do now, but back in the day they didn't wear face masks. They wore a helmet that protected their head, but not their face. It's brutal. It is brutal. Her shirt says Wednesdays are for trivia.
Wednesdays are for trivia.
Yeah. That's for those of you who have watched the Netflix show Wednesday. That famous line is Wednesdays are for wearing black, or on Wednesdays we wear
I
black.
thought that came from American Horror Story.
I don't think so.
Does our trivia host not look just like our chiropractor from Melbourne?
Okay, so I was already going to bring that up later. Yes. Yeah, like they could be sisters. Yeah.
She looks more like our chiropractor than our chiropractor's actual sister looked like.
It's true. Yeah.
I marked out the ones we missed.
Okay.
So far our score is 8, 16, 24, 25. Plus whatever we get here.
Quick
Can
rundown.
they see that? It might be
Yeah.
blurry.
It's trying to focus.
Oh, I guess we didn't show them what teams we picked, did we?
No, I think we said if you could hear it. I think we said
I have
it.
no idea how the audio is coming out. I hope this video is
I know, right?
editable.
editable.
Edible.
Edible.
Yeah.
And it makes me appreciate that I don't eat this way very often. Because
Yes.
when I see things like in the parks, and it's like, wow, that's a really spectacular looking dessert. But it's like, this was a spectacular tasting dessert. And it was kind of average looking, but spectacular tasting. And my experience just in my lifetime of Disney has always been that it always looks so much better than it tastes.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired of being disappointed. I'd rather come somewhere where I know I'm going to get good.
Yeah.
And I like that we never have leftovers.
Yeah.
So we never have to be like, well, we don't want to waste it, so we got to take it home. Well, then you're going to eat it. Well, I don't want to eat this way again anytime soon. You know, it'll be a couple weeks before I want to do this again.
Exactly.
But I also don't feel like we restrict ourselves so much that we don't get to live a little and have some fun. And it's really easy to be that way when you subscribe to a diet and make it your personality and your lifestyle.
For sure.
It's really easy to let it take control of you, and then you aren't really having a lot of fun with your life. And I don't want to be that person
And
either.
I've seen some of those people on social media that, like you said, that make it their life, you know.
And that's wonderful. I mean, if it works for you.
I just don't consider myself a rigid person.
I'm not an extremist.
In any aspect of my life. Not that rigid.
No, I'm not an extremist in any other part of my life. I'm not going to be an extremist in this part. I'm just going to be as careful as I can to make choices that, like tonight, we haven't tried all the pizza in Orlando. We just found excellent, because gluten-free pizza can be hard to find good. We found this place and it's like, we're done looking.
Yeah, why? There's no reason.
When we're going to go off the rails, we want to make a sensible choice that won't really cause us any, you know, we'll be right back on the wagon tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it won't make us feel bad or really cause us any speed bump.
No. Not one day of quality food.
I would not want to do what we just did, but like Domino's or some delivery pizza that's
the
not
one
high
thing
quality.
that we know about even that dessert is there's not oils in that because it was homemade here. There's not preservatives in that, and we know
gluten-free crust is usually frozen, but it doesn't matter because it's gluten.
well that you can't help. Yeah.
The Boston Bruins,
Shoot.
Chicago Blackhawks,
Okay. Oh, we didn't put that
Detroit
down.
Red Wings,
Yes.
Montreal Canadiens,
No.
New York Rangers, and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
So we got
we got
three.
Good job, everyone.
We got 3 or 4.
In first, currently, we have the B Squad. Woo-hoo.
The pizza place is winning. The staff here.
Technically cannot win. So, first place after our B Squad is the Quizzards of Oz with 33
The Quizzards of Oz.
That's pretty good.
And then we have Elder Millennials with 31 points. Orange Nutmeg with 28. We have a tie for first. We also have Trivia Unchained with 33. So Wizards of Oz and Trivia Unchained with 33 each. And then we have Elder Millennials with 31.
Okay, we're third place.
And Orange Nutmeg with 28. Go ahead and take a few minutes, grab
only
another
5
drink, grab
teams,
some
right?
more French fries to eat.
There's only 5 teams. But
Use the
we're
restroom and we'll get started again.
second half.
Now we're doing 2, 4, 6, right? With our scores.
With our wagers, yeah.
Your categories are symbols, movies, and business. What green plant is widely recognized as a symbol of Ireland?
There it is.
And is used to represent St. Patrick's Day. What green plant is widely recognized as a symbol of
Here's a
Ireland?
trivia I have for the channel. How many sides does that plant have?
Just pull out your emoji, text it, and see what happens.
You may or may not be right.
Well, of course they may or may not be right. It's about the ones.
A shamrock and a 4-leaf clover are different.
Yeah.
One only has 4 sides, one has 3.
Wonder which one has 3.
How many did you bet on that? How many did you bet on this one?
6. I love that you always think you're gonna stump people on that one. Like they haven't.
A lot of people don't think they're the same thing. Who sang this?
Jimmy Eat World.
That's right, Jimmy Eat World. Best song though is Movies.
Never heard it.
I
This is
think if
literally
you
the
heard
only
it.
song I know.
Oh. They did a rendition of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal too that's good. No? Wait, I'm thinking of Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah, I don't think you're talking about Jimmy Eat World. I think
Never
they
mind.
were really a one-hit wonder.
They were. You're right. I get those two bands mixed up.
9 to 5.
Oh,
Dolly Parton. Oh, she just lost her husband last month.
Dolly.
I love Dolly.
Yeah.
I feel like she's been asked so many awkward interview questions over the years, and she always, without hesitation, gives the perfect response.
I know. Yeah.
Even when she's asked a question that could be controversial, or she's getting herself in trouble, or you know,
Yeah.
nope, she always just knows exactly what to say.
Did you ever watch this old 80s movie? It's funny. It's funny.
She is a national treasure. I'd like to go to that one.
I have never been. You went, right, as a kid? Yeah. The pizza was good.
We're going to talk about it all night, aren't we?
Yep.
Do you ever do that when it's a steak? Spend the rest of the night going, that steak was so good. How about burgers?
No, and you and I had a really good steak a couple of weeks ago. If price point was going to, is
talking
supposed to
about
mean
STK?
quality,
All
yeah.
right, your first question in round 4. What breed plant is widely recognized as a symbol of Ireland and is used to represent St. Patrick's Day? The answer is the shamrock. So, four-leaf clover is actually different than a shamrock. A shamrock has 3 leaves. A four-leaf clover has 4 leaves. The shamrock also represents the Holy Trinity.
Yep.
So now you know shamrock versus four-leaf clover.
Ireland just keeps coming up today.
I know, we
I'm
have to
telling
go
you-
back. We've got to go
I'm telling you,
live
we
there
need to
for a
go live in
while.
Ireland for a while.
And that
I
was
just
our
feel it in my bones.
Would you milk a cow? I would too.
All right.
That was
Next question is,
Me too.
what is the name of the Hobbit played by Elijah Wood in The Lord of the Rings?
Okay.
What is the name of the Hobbit played by
that's too
Elijah
easy.
Wood in The Lord of the Rings?
That's too easy, right?
I almost put the wrong Hobbit. That was
Can you
how
put 8 points down or 15 for that? Like,
First name's okay. If you want to give me just first name, that's okay.
Excuse me. I didn't know we were doing surname here.
it's important.
Can we get a puppy so I can name it?
Uh-huh. Remember, we were talking about getting an Irish Wolfhound and naming it Gandalf.
Ireland keeps coming up today. It's like a
No,
sign.
we get to drive the Ring of Kerry and go
I
to,
want to go hiking in Killarney,
yes,
Kilkenny.
Kilkenny. Mm-hmm.
I want to see all the Game of Thrones sites. I just want cheese for days and days.
I want to drink some milk in County Clare.
I drank unpasteurized milk in Ireland and it was fun.
It was phenomenal. They serve it at room temp.
The cheese. Let's talk about the cheese some more.
Listen, so Kerrygold does come from Ireland, but it's a totally different experience when it's fresh. In the airport, in the Dublin airport, you walk in and there is probably a 70, 80 foot just drop sign of Kerrygold.
You guys have the same thing with your Captain Sanders fried some chicken in Kentucky.
Colonel Sanders,
First
yeah.
time I landed in the Louisville airport, I was like, holy hell, I never realized Kentucky Fried Chicken was so
everywhere.
Kentucky.
They are
We're not gonna
moving.
let that one go.
They're moving those headquarters though to Texas.
The Texas Fried Chicken?
We're finished with those. Yeah,
All right. Can we keep this still? I've got my phone propped on it.
they're moving their headquarters to Texas.
Texas
so
Fried Chicken, I don't have the same rating.
that's exactly what people are saying. But yes, there's a Colonel Sanders bench with a full life-size replica plaster model of him where you can sit down on the bench and have your photo taken. I don't get it.
Went from
I don't get it.
the inexplicable cheese in Ireland to
You brought that one up. I was talking about that big
Sanders.
Kerrygold sign. We have light.
In The Lord of the Rings. The answer is
Let's get a thumbnail.
Frodo Baggins.
Oh, well, never mind.
Frodo Baggins is the Hobbit played by
I don't think we have to clap for that. That's like
My best friend in
asking.
college. we
Ireland.
used to call each
Look
other
there.
Sam and
I got
Frodo.
this in Ireland.
Anyway, moving on to the next
Again.
question.
Hey.
What is the parent company of Instagram? What is the parent company of Instagram?
I hope.
It is.
It's you ordered.
See, Ricky's from Colombia, isn't he? Ricky Martin?
I thought he was
Is he Puerto Rican?
Argentinian.
Argentinian?
I don't know. Editing Julie can put it right here.
Do you ever wake up and just think about Colombia?
Yeah, and I'm
Me
getting
too.
that little squeeze in my heart that I miss it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
miss
doing that with
so
Ireland.
much.
I do miss Colombia, but Ireland's been longer.
Cheers, your friends. It is meta. You all got it correct.
Nice!
All right, next question. For next round. Round 5. Categories are science,
Science!
TV, and sports.
Spark!
We got a double here. Science question. Which type of blood cells help fight infection? Which
How specific do you want me to get?
get?
Better respond.
bonus
Neutrophils.
points if you give me the scientific name?
Oh,
Oh, do we get a bonus for that? All right. So yeah, we don't know how specific she wants it
well,
to be. But
what kind of, because
I don't know if that's what you meant when you said scientific.
She don't care.
No point.
She don't want to know.
We can overtake this table over here with 1,000 people.
I think she said she will give us a +1.
Oh.
But neutrophils, generically speaking, are your first. That's where all the pus comes from.
Yeah, that's the one that means the most to me.
They're
as
sacrificing
an
themselves.
employee. It's made.
Oh, there's a burger spot down here we might go and try that is supposedly owned by Gene and Paul from Kiss. So I hope we get to go try that. I'd like to try that.
Well, you've promised the vlog. Now we have to
So
go.
we gotta go.
We're either going to vlog it or short it.
Hey, might do both. Oh, I forgot to make a short. I was so when I get too excited about eating, I forget to make a short.
It's probably Latin.
On Friends, what is the name of Joey's stuffed penguin? On the
I don't know.
Friends, what is the name of
I've not
Joey's
seen a full
stuffed
episode of that
penguin?
show.
Is it Bugsy, Pugsy, or Pugsy?
What? Yes.
Yes.
Bugsy, Pugsy. What were the three? What were the three? Like with what letter?
Is it Bugsy,
Bugsy.
Pugsy, or Pugsy?
Thank you. Okay. I think it's this one
Okay.
with an H. I think.
Was that one of the choices?
If it's not, bring it back.
Yeah, it is. It's that's one of the choices.
Pugsy. I'm glad it was a multiple choice because
Would you like to call a friend?
I was like, I can see it. I can see the whole episode. I could sit here and probably quote the whole episode.
Really?
Until I got to the penguin's name, and then it was a big fat blank. I'd love to go do Friends trivia one night. I mean, obviously, I'm not off this.
I'd have to catch up. That's like me taking you to Office trivia.
Yeah.
If they do The Office.
I wish they would do Parks and Rec trivia.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Parks
Yeah.
and Rec, in my opinion, was the best
Oh, it was.
mockumentary ever.
Yeah.
Friends, what is the name of Joey's stuffed penguin? It is Pugsy.
Good job.
What Major League Baseball player holds the record for the most career stolen bases?
It's Babe Ruth.
Once again, your
No.
sports
It's the
question
only
is,
baseball player.
It is
what
not
Major
at all.
League Baseball player holds the record for the
Joey
most
DiMaggio.
career stolen
No.
bases?
Can you pull anybody from this century?
Nope. I can't believe I was able to pull two.
Joey DiMaggio.
I remember
It's
learning Babe
Joe.
Ruth in history class in like
From
high school.
what?
You know how in history class you have to memorize all these one-liners?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember the rest of the one-liner, but it was Babe Ruth in baseball. And I'm like, that's it. That's my sports knowledge. I will carry
Wow.
this for the rest of my life. I will never need to know another one.
I don't remember who has the most stolen bases. Oh,
Well, good thing we have 4 points to wager on this.
I don't know.
Make up something. Make up something that sounds close enough to generic. We can fight for it. We just spelled it wrong. Like, how about Fred Derrick? Derek.
Oh,
Derek
man.
Smith.
I'm going to know who it is. I just don't remember who it is now. Because I don't
Little
think
John
it's Pete
Robinson.
anymore.
Who?
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
He had the most hits.
Well, it's the same thing. You know, when you hit really hard and it goes a long way, that means you get more bases, right?
Is it Willie?
Nelson?
Hey, God, will you stop? I don't know.
I wish I had bet 4 on Hugsy. This is going to hurt us bad. Show them what we wrote.
I wrote down Willie.
Was that
all
even
the
a
way.
real baseball player?
Willie Mays, yeah. But I don't remember when the last. I mean, he played in like the 50s.
You said it had to be from this century. I gave you
I was
2.
asking you for somebody above 1930.
Well, I was homeschooled.
That's our first like absolute bomb that we didn't have a clue about.
We absolutely bombed with Kenya because I guarantee when I was in Animal Kingdom today, Tanzania, and Mount Kilimanjaro definitely probably came across my field of vision. Should have bet more on Hugsy.
Oh yeah, why didn't you bet 4?
I put 2 down when I thought she was asking, and we had to pop the whole name up.
Yeah.
And then I didn't change it when she actually gave us multiple choice, and I should have, because I knew.
Yeah.
I might have screwed the pooch on this one.
No, it's okay.
The answer is Ricky Henderson.
Ricky still does it. I told you I would know it. Played for the Yankees.
What is the only U.S. state with a non-rectangular flag? What is the only U.S. state with a non-rectangular flag?
So that would be a pennant, right?
I did not know this one.
Not necessarily, just it could be a square. I'm going to say Hawaii. I'll give myself 2 points on that one.
Go ahead.
Because I am so not sure about that. Sounds like something they would do.
Kind of sounds like something that would be from one of the 13 colonies too, though.
Kind of not.
No?
Because they were all sewing by hand back then. It would make sense if they would stick
If they just stick a rectangle?
Stick to a pattern.
Yeah.
And Hawaii being the most recently added, they may have already had a flag.
Yeah.
You're not going to convince me otherwise unless you can be more convinced than I am. Oh, really? Oh, yay. That was a total
correct.
guess. Oh, good guess.
It's a good guess. Not correct guess, just good guess.
She said it was a good guess. Good
Yeah.
guess. I was like, yes. Oh. I guess she meant good guess, like nice try, but
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what the answer is because I didn't. This is what I love about trivia.
This
It's
one, you need to put it in your back pocket.
There's so many things that you don't know that you don't know. What sucks is some of these things I used to not know that I didn't know, and then I learned in trivia and then forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love that about trivia is I love getting to learn a little something new, come away feeling like I got my brain dusted off a little.
Yes. I like it. Sometimes I like just general trivia when it's a hodgepodge, not just all
I do too.
something, you know.
I like it when each round has a theme, and I like it when the whole game has a theme.
Yeah.
But something like this is just the most fun because you don't get stuck in a rut and be like, well, I'm going to never be able to make up this score because I
Right.
missed 10 in a row.
We did an all Disney trivia one time,
Oh, worst
and it
we've
was
ever done.
awful.
They were pulling
Awful.
out that old Disney that nobody remembers or cares about.
And asking very specific
A lot of
questions.
Star Wars stuff.
But even still, it was like really specific before Disney ever owned the franchise too.
Well, that should be the Star Wars you're most familiar with.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like, I don't recall now, but it was really random. Some of them were from the books, not actually the movies, if that helps you at all.
We're going to do something fun.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody knows this or if you've been from there, but say it with me. Ohio! It is Ohio. Ohio flag looks like this. It's like a triangular with a swallowtail. It's the only state to have a non-rectangular flag.
So why was it a good guess?
All right, next question. That was a hard one. In 1942, which iconic female figure was introduced in a U.S. government campaign to encourage women to join the workforce during World War II? Once again, in 1942, which iconic female figure was introduced in a U.S. government campaign to encourage...
Is it based off of a real female?
I don't know. It's either that or G.I. Jane.
No. It's not that one.
Why did you say it was a good guess?
Probably because it was the last state. And so when you made it make sense, like if anybody had a flag that we were just going to adopt, that I would have totally... Not Ohio. I wouldn't have figured Ohio.
That sounds like something Ohio would do. Could you just be normal?
No, they can't.
No.
What'd you do?
I don't know. Lived and let live.
Apparently. I'm saying, was it modeled after a real person? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't either. I know Uncle Sam was not. I think an ad agency came up with him.
I know the dog on all the cans of beans is a real dog.
Bush? I forgot his name, but the Bush...
Jeb,
No.
Joe? What? Is it Joe?
Are you talking about the dog's name?
No, the Bunyan.
The Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan.
What about him? He's not on beans.
The golden retriever. On the beans.
Right. It's Bush's baked beans, right?
Beans.
But I
The
can't
dog's name is Joe? Paul?
No.
Now I'm going into Jolly Green Giant because I'm thinking Paul Bunyan.
Well, you're all over the place.
Hershey. Is that his name?
Who would name a golden retriever Herschel?
Anybody who was big into The Walking Dead circa 2012.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't thinking about that.
I wonder how that show's doing these days.
It's got 3 spinoffs?
At least.
Daryl's story's
it had
still
like 2 or 3
going.
spin-offs when we quit watching.
I know.
And that was before the company broke up.
All right, it is time for your last question of this round. Before we go there, the answer to this one. In 1942, which iconic female figure was introduced in a U.S. government campaign to encourage women to join the workforce during World War II? The answer was Rosie the Riveter. And cheers to Rosie, you all got it correct.
I had a dog named Rosie.
Great
Did
job,
you?
everyone.
Beagle.
British rock band released the album OK Computer in 1997. Which British rock band released the album OK Computer in 1997?
Oh, I know this.
Is it okay, girl?
No.
Do you remember them though? That sounds like something they would do. Which British rock band released the album OK Computer?
Is it Depeche?
I thought they were more like 80s.
They are, but they still put out albums.
I am not going to get it.
No. I know the album, but I can't think of the band.
Can you name anything else on the album?
I just remember there's been a recent show or podcast that I was listening to that came up. But I don't remember because it was with the band. I'm like 90% sure it's not okay good. 97. But
Was
though
it
it's
that trance techno cascade?
is it a band?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like electronic Euro trash, whatever you call it. Euro trash, Eurotronic, Euro techno.
That's what you want me to turn in?
I don't have a better guess. That sounds like the type of album name that a band like that would have.
I do look like that too.
Tell them you're sorry.
That was my fault.
Tell them you're sorry.
I'm sorry. We derailed this last round.
Well,
I'm going to be so upset.
in
What if
our
it was
defense,
Depeche Mode?
there were like 5 or 6 teams when we started, and I think there's like 3 now besides us. So we might not lose.
Yeah, people don't try to come back. If
We
they're
don't
losing
play.
at halftime, they leave.
We don't play to win. I mean, like, it's just as much fun. I think.
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
no, I don't care about
I almost
that.
prefer not to win because then I get a gift card and I feel like I have to come back.
And we already
And-
we brought gift cards from Charlotte down here.
Yeah, it's like, well, it'll be a long time before we're back here, and it may or may not be like trivia night. So
Yeah, true.
All right. Which
She looked at
British
old.
rock band
Well, you don't know.
released the album OK Computer in 1997? It was Radiohead. Radiohead.
Son of a.
All right.
I knew
real
that. I
quickly-
told you I would know that.
Real quickly here before
I didn't know they were
we move
British,
to our final
honestly.
question.
Radiohead. Did you know they were British?
I'm pretty sure that was taken from the movie Heretic when he talks about creep. I think that's where I'm thinking that I told you I was listening to a podcast and it came up recently, and I think it was when we watched that movie. He was talking about their album OK Computer. That's where Creep was released. If you have not seen that movie, stop what you're doing and go and watch Heretic right now. Amazing movie.
Hold on. Do you like horror movies?
Yes.
Do you like deeply creepy, sacrilegious,
Yes.
twisted
Yes.
horror movies?
Do you like A24? Yes.
That is very when it's all like in the brains and you're not sure if any of what you saw
Conceptual?
Really yeah. Very very inception-y.
Yes.
Do you like that kind of movie? 'Cause if you
Thought provoking. Stop what you're doing. It's on HBO Max now. Go watch it.
hashtag
Hugh Grant
not sponsored.
plays the role of his life. Wasn't he excellent in that? So good.
I love horror movies. I don't usually love the ones that are just steeped in like religious overtones, but this one I did love because I thought the metaphors
The metaphor, yeah.
of how they visually brought people who take religion to an extreme to life, like on a 3D level. It was very, very well done. Very cool. I did not like the ending, the last 10 seconds. I would literally say, just don't watch the last 10 seconds.
Yeah. The camera angles were tremendous too.
Yeah.
They helped you really get in.
They really put the cloister in the cloister.
Yeah.
Claustrophobic, let's just say.
It was good. Just a tad long. They could have ended it about 15 minutes earlier.
10 seconds is all
But
I'm
the
asking.
last 10
10
seconds.
trash. Like,
Put these cities in order from highest to lowest in elevation.
no.
Denver, Colorado.
Very high.
Kathmandu, Nepal.
On multiple reasons.
La Paz, Bolivia.
Bolivia.
And Mexico City, Mexico.
Okay.
Put these
What was the second one?
in order from highest to lowest
Nepal.
in elevation. Denver, Colorado. Kathmandu, Nepal. La Paz, Bolivia. And Mexico City, Mexico.
I'm going to Kathmandu.
Did you hear any of that?
Yeah, could have been
Order of elevation. Denver, Colorado.
highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest. Denver, Colorado. Kathmandu, Nepal. La Paz, Bolivia, and Mexico City.
Mexico City and Denver are up there big time.
Which one do you think is higher?
All right, just a reminder for this final question. You can wager up to 15 points.
Wager it all.
You can
Yeah.
wager up to 15
No.
points. Just
Yeah.
like in
No.
Final Jeopardy.
Hang on.
There's only
If
one
you
person
get the
doing worse
wrong
than us.
answer, it will
But what if
deduct
they
the
get it
points
wrong?
assigned. You can wager up to 15. Any wrong answer within that order will lose your points as well.
Okay, any wrong answer in the order will lose points.
We'll wager 0.
How would you put them? I don't know anything about
I'm gonna
the
put-
elevation of Nepal and
I don't either. Bolivia?
Bolivia. Yeah, highest to lowest. I mean, Nepal is
I know
up there
nothing
too,
about
right?
Bolivia.
If it was just over here in this hemisphere, I would say Mexico and then Denver. If
I
not
did.
lower.
I was just going to say the same thing. All right, then let's just put the other two in any order. We're not wagering anything.
Can you turn it back over again?
It's Kathmandu, and La Paz.
Do you know anything about Bolivia?
I don't know anything about this.
Then put Nepal next.
right, this is highest.
Not even an educated guess.
I'm gonna draw a little arrow here so she knows.
Well, that doesn't help. That means it goes both ways.
No, it means this is the highest going up and this is the lowest going down.
But it should just be an arrow going down, right?
No, because it can get even higher. Denver's not done.
What?
Okay, we can go down. Mexico City. I'm standing by that.
Okay.
I'm casting my ballot.
Highest to lowest elevation.
We got it exactly upside down. Exactly.
Wait, why did...
I got it exactly wrong. If I had turned the list upside down, I think it would. Wow, we totally. La Paz, Bolivia is 3,600 meters. Mexico City is 2,240 meters. Denver, Colorado is 1,609, and Kathmandu is 1,400. I shouldn't have drawn both ends of that arrow.
We lose points on that one too.
No, we didn't wager anything.
I thought you wagered 10.
No. Then he told me not to because they might wager, they might.
Okay.
Of course, they're over there still thinking and we're over there saying the answer. If they were smart, they would have paid attention because we literally just gave it away at 6 ways.
I know.
Sunday.
We did, yeah. So
Don't let
we...
me forget I was got pepperoni in my purse.
Yeah.
La Paz, Bolivia with 11,942 feet. Mexico City at 7,350 feet. Denver, Colorado, my home state, 5,280 feet. And Kathmandu at 4,600 feet. That was a hard question. Let's get a drum roll here for our final ranking. In first place, we have the Wizards of Oz with 66. And a buzzer beater final, we have Elder Millennials in second with 58.
Because we've been
And
$0.
third, we have Trivia Unchained with 57. And bringing up the fourth place is Orange Nutmeg with 35 points. They risked it all in the end, so
We came in second
you.
place.
We got it all, but unfortunately, we're not quite correct in that answer.
We came in
Thank you all so
second.
much again. We're trying to come around with your prizes.
She said
Everyone
buzzer
gets prizes
second. I
this
didn't know what she-
evening.
Buzzer beater.
And we'll also get a photo with our first
Because we
place
flipped
team.
places.
Thank you
We
again.
were in
Have a great
third
rest of your
before the
night.
I
final
don't know what buzzer beater means.
last second.
11th hour.
Oh, sure.
Nice baby.
What?
I'm tired.
Same.
Is it 9 o'clock yet? It's like way past,
8:55,
way
yeah.
past my bedtime.
So, surprise,
Yeah.
we actually missed last week's trivia.
Okay.
So they doubled the prize winning this week. So you guys
What?
got $60.
Wow.
Coming in
We don't even live here.
I'll gift it to someone.
Do you need one?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much. But yeah, pretty
Okay.
big win.
Yeah, wow.
Wouldn't mind, we're gonna grab your photo real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Show your winnings.
BRB.
Is it okay? We got that?
Do you need one?
We,
Thanks, guys.
They take care of us, so not us.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any friends locally?
Yeah, we're here for until the end of the month.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There
I'm
you
sure
go.
we'll
Come
get
back
back
for
to you.
pizza on
Yeah.
another day.
This is
Yeah,
great
trivia.
pizza. Thank you so much. That was
Thank you
so
very
fun.
much.
You guys
Yeah.
have fun. We have fun having you here. So thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's great.
Thank you, too.
you.
You're live streaming.
No, I'm not live streaming. I'm making a YouTube video.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
He used to do YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
he wants me to tell you that.
No, I was just curious.
He did. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, that was so fun. All right. Did you show? We got 2 of them. Somehow they messed up last week, so we get 2.
That's
Two
more than
second
what our
place
dinner and dessert was today. We're definitely coming back.
Yeah. May or may not vlog the next time, but it's really fun. Okay, guys, we're gonna do our outro right here because it's gonna be too dark in the car to do another one.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along. If you're still here and having an adventure with us, it's been a fun night.
It has been a fun guy.
We'll see you another day in another adventure.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bonus footage.
Uh-huh. Is that the pepperoni? Well, that was over quick. Was it good?
Say yep.
She's having trouble eating it.
You got any more of those?
No, that's the only one, sis.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye bye. Bing bong.